All right, so welcome to this video. In this video is basically a client success interview with one of our clients, Jay Whitaker. And basically in this interview, we're going to show you exactly how he was able to work with 3 active buyers in his first 30 days of working with us. And actually a quick update, he already put 1 under contract. So without further ado, quick introduction. My name is Sam Spijkerman. I'm the founder and CEO of Samwhere Online. And we basically help hundreds of agents scale their real estate business online with proven methods. Now a little bit about Jay. Jay basically, and I'm reading here as well on the screen because it's also on the website, he actually recently obtained his real estate license before he joined us, and he was looking for ways to basically generate new business consistently. So basically after doing that and after finding a unique way to basically generate those clients that were actually going after him instead of the other way around, he was basically able to obtain the results as mentioned before. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And make sure to watch till the end, because at the end basically we'll include a free training that will
Okay. So quickly, please introduce yourself and how long have you been in the real estate business?
Okay, my name is Jay Whitaker. I work for Skogman. Let me start over. Sorry about that. My name is Jay Whitaker. Live in the state of Iowa, Cedar Rapids. My brokerage is Skogman Realty in Cedar Rapids downtown, and I've been in a realtor for 2 years.
Absolutely, that's great. So when did you actually get started with us here at Samway?
July of 2022.
I know you've been with us for under a month, well, just over a month.
Yes.
Okay. And before joining Samway, what were you doing to actually obtain leads or clients? And what did that process look like?
Okay, so yeah, it was working open houses was one way I would work towards getting leads. Also, learning and nurturing my social media accounts with Facebook and Instagram, especially. Those are the 2 areas I focused on. And being involved with the community through civic groups like Elks Club, Optimist Club, the Moose Club, and then also being part of the Cedar Rapids Area Association of Realtors board, and just being involved within the community.
And ultimately, what did that whole process really look like? Were you quite busy? Did you have a lot of free time? Was it very hands-on?
You bet. So it was very hands-on. That's the first thing. And yes, I was creating business, finding folks to help through all those little avenues. Being 2 years into the business, I understand it takes 3 to 5 years to get it built up. So I'm constantly looking for other avenues to help put me in touch with those who are looking for guidance, help, protection through the process of selling or purchasing a home.
Absolutely. And what would you say was the downside of this process?
Well, the downside, for example, open houses was the time needed to set up open houses, take down signs and whatnot after open house, and the time frame of open house. That was one downfall, but it did put me in front of people. But a lot of times, a lot of open houses would go by, and there was no clients picked up, people looking, or maybe there's times where there was no one come through an open house, that type of thing. So
yes,
a lot of time spent.
a lot of time. Yes, I understand that. So you've been with us for a little bit over a month, and what has your experience been like with our program so far? What is the thing that you like most about our program?
Well, I like the there's several things that come to mind as I think about this question, and it's not in any particular order. But number one, I like Sam's approach, his laid back, confident demeanor that builds confidence in his clients, me, for example. As you learn, as you work with him more and more, you learn that, hey, you learn to build trust and understand that this young man does know what he's doing. So that's where the trust comes in. That's one thing. Number two, I really like the part of the program where there's the training.
Yes.
All training. Any question I may have through the last month, I find it on video somewhere. It may be through the Wednesday recorded training sessions, but it's always a video that is short, to the point, and very easy to understand and follow. I really like that. And the other thing, response I get when I reach out to you or Sam, it's always quick, and it's either you're willing to do text, email, or a phone call. So that's also helpful. So yeah, after being with the program for a little over a month, I really don't feel like I'm alone. I feel like I do have a partner with Sam and now Noah, you, of course, getting you a little bit too. So yeah, I don't feel like, I'm sorry.
You're never alone, never alone.
No, I feel that. So that's helpful.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what would you say in terms of follow-ups is working best for you at the moment?
Well, it's the definitely the paid ads through Facebook. It's, as Sam says, it's going to take a period of time for those to generate good quality leads. And right now, that's holding true. I mean, when it first started getting leads, I was saying, oh my goodness, this is pretty neat. And a lot of them were just looking, which is fine. But I have, because of the paid ads and the process that the system, that your system has, that reaching out to potential buyers and sellers, I have one seller that I'm working with right now. I showed them in this through your system. I showed them homes all weekend long. We're seeing another home tonight, and yeah, they are with me because of this program. I have another showing this weekend with someone from this program. It's getting to the point now, on a daily basis, I'm having conversations through texting with that are reaching out to me. For example, this morning, an hour ago, I had someone reach out asking some questions concerning homes in the area. I reached back out to them, and they said, well, it's for my daughter and her boyfriend. And so I sent her my links to my Facebook page, to my business page, those type of things. And so, yeah, it's almost on a day. I will say right now, last week, it's been on a daily basis that I have people that are reaching out to me.
Oh, absolutely. That's amazing. That's so awesome. Absolutely. So if you could recommend one thing to other agents that are in our program, what would that be to see success?
Well, what's helped me is I have found that responding with a quick little text, that seems to be working. That's been working for me right now. I've wondered about, I know some agents I've seen through the training that they make phone calls right away. I've got no phone calls at all. One thing I have done is through public records and everything, you can, I've found most mailing addresses for those who reached out. So I sent them a note card, a personalized note card with my business card, and then a little note saying something like, hey, just to let you know, I am a real person. I am a realtor here in Cedar Rapids, and always end it with, just let me know how I can help.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So I'm getting in front of I'm getting in front of daily folks who are interested in buying or selling, and it may not be right this moment, which a couple of them have been right at this moment, but it's they're interested. They have some sort of interest, so I'm able to start a conversation.
Oh, and that's the most important thing, starting that conversation.
Yes.
So, you know, change can be scary. And I'm sure sometimes there are things that we're unsure about, especially if, like joining Samway. So was there anything that you were unsure about with joining Samway? And what made you pull the trigger? What made you join?
Well, Sam was his, his demeanor and approach to what he had to offer built some sort of comfort and trust, right? Within the first, half hour, whatever, through that first conversation. Because to lay out the initial fee was, that's not something to sneeze at. That's a big part of that's a large part of my budget this early in my career. And so that was the scary part. And of course, that first week or two, you're still wondering if you did the right thing. But let's say I think it's been 5 weeks without looking, for sure, 5 or 6 weeks at the most. Yeah, I have zero doubts this is going to work. It is working, and I'm so glad. I don't know how I've told Sam this through text. I don't know how he came across me and reached out to me, but I'm glad he did.
Oh, absolutely. We're magical here. We're one big team.
Yeah,
So
great.
Absolutely. So what would you tell other agents that are thinking of joining our program? And what would you say is the reason that they should join Samway?
So I would tell them just to listen to what Sam has to say and offer. And I know the guarantee of the one sale, one closing in the 12 months. I mean, you hear that and you go, okay, well, I hope I get one sale closing in 1 year. But that guarantee, which helps should cover the initial cost, it's a no. It really is a no-brainer. You and my question from there, or my next piece of guidance would be that where are you getting in front of people? Where can you get in front of people who are interested in buying and selling on a daily basis to have conversations? If that's already happening for you, maybe, I don't know, but if it's not, this is a process that does bring that brings sellers and buyers to you.
Absolutely. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much, Jay.
You know what? You bet.